Hey, Janice.
Hey, Jason.
Tashi Delay. Nice to see you.
Tashi Delay. Great to see you, everyone.
Janice, are you back down in Florida?
I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Even don't let the hoodie fool you. It's
Okay.
70 degrees here.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
Helga was telling me it's 60 in Texas. So I think we had -5 here in Indy earlier. So
Yeah, I follow the weather there every
yeah,
day, and
I
yeah,
bet.
you're in those negative digits.
Didn't
Yeah. It
last too
gets
long, but yeah,
Oh, well, it gets above freezing, above 32 next Monday.
correct.
My
Correct.
goodness.
We've been keeping an
Wow.
eye on that.
I don't know there.
Hello, everyone. We're just waiting for Lama to show up. He should be here in the next couple minutes. So
I take it you are Jason.
I'm Jason. Nice to meet
Hi.
everybody.
Hi, Jason. I'm Eternity. Hi,
Hello, Eternity.
Janice. Ella.
I recognize Eternity.
I
So good to
recognize you
see
too.
you.
Where
Yeah.
have we been on from? Is it
From
the
the Strong Hearts.
Strong Heart? That's right. Yeah, yeah. Good to see you
Yes. Good
again.
to see you, sister.
Yes, yes. You were talking about those cold temperatures. Where are you located? Oops,
Yes.
somebody came in.
Here in the Midwest, I don't know where you're at, Eternity, but it's here. It warmed up to 7 right now today.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I don't want to be where you all are. I'm in the Southwest. It's
Oh,
not
cool.
that cold. We don't get quite that cold.
Oh, that's great.
Sun's shining. It's beautiful out. It's cold, but it's still nice.
Yes. Lama La, can you hear me okay? Can you hear us okay, Lama La?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Hello,
Wonderful,
everyone.
wonderful. Well,
Ashidale, everyone,
Ashidele.
namaste.
Achidele.
I can would you like me to go ahead and start, Lama? I'll introduce you.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
please.
So everyone, I'm Jason McDonald. It's such a pleasure to have everyone joining. Just a couple things before we begin. First, in the chat, in the Zoom chat, I'm pasting a website that I've created for this teaching. Every week, we'll be putting the recording on the website. In fact, I will share my screen so that you can see the website very quickly, just in case you haven't seen it yet. Let me just do that. Okay, so I just shared my screen, so everybody should be able to see this website. So I put this website in the chat. There's a few different things here that you can gain access to. Number one, the homepage tells you about Gyaltse Thogme Zangpo, who was the teacher of the original text that Lama Gyurmey is going to be teaching us about. So this homepage has a bunch of helpful information. There's an About Lama Gyurmey section, which kind of gives you his background. And then also we're offering a free book that he taught recently. It is about a different topic than this training that he's giving, but it's there for you nonetheless. And then there's a root text. This root text is the 37 Bodhisattva practices. This is what Lama is going to be teaching us about in the coming days and weeks. And then the teaching videos tab. This is all being recorded, and I will upload these after every class. So if anybody misses a class, if you have to work or if you're out sick, we will record those and everybody will have access, okay? So that's what I wanted to say about the site. I met Lama Gyurmey a couple years ago on Facebook, and we've been in close contact. And he offered to do this teaching for everybody over Zoom. Lama and I actually, the book that I just showed you, we worked on that book together. And I was very, very excited because I got to learn his teaching style. And I think everybody's going to be very, very excited to receive Lama's very pragmatic and practical teachings. So I'm very, very excited. Lama has a Khenpo degree in the Karma Kagyu school and has done a 3-year retreat and spends 9 months out of the year in the mountains of the Himalayas doing meditation. So I think we're very blessed to receive these teachings from Lama. I'm going to now be quiet and I'll let him begin. So thank you, everyone. And thank you, Lama, for giving us these wonderful teachings. We really appreciate it. So I'm going to mute everybody other than Lama now. So, okay, I'll go ahead and mute everybody. Please, Lama, you can take it from here.
Okay. Okay, so hello, everyone. I would like you to all welcome to this class. And it's really great opportunity for me to share this knowledge that's spoken by the ancient great masters. Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry, that was my fault. Thank you, Lama. Okay.
So I would like to welcome you all to this teaching of Dhamma. And it's my great honor or great opportunity for me to sharing these teachings, this knowledge that I received from my master. So I'm so honored and so much grateful for this. So as you know, this is the teaching that spoken by Tibetan master called Ngulchu Theorem Zangpo. So he's a Tibetan Buddhist masters. Since Tibetan Buddhist masters, it's a Tibetan Buddhism, which is a part of Buddhisms. So in Buddhism, we have all Buddhism can be divided into 2 types of Buddhisms. We call it Mahayana Buddhisms and Theravada Buddhisms. Of course, all teachings of Buddhisms came from by Lord Buddha himself. After the enlightenment in Bodh Gaya, India, Lord Buddha gave teachings during his 8 years, more than 84,000 teachings to a variety of different type of students, different type of people. He's like a doctor. Okay, the way doctor has a different type of medicines for different type of patients. So Lord Buddha also has a different type of teachings, techniques, how to get rid from our negative emotions, how to achieve the happiness that never changed, what to do with this life that I have, that we have, what should be the purpose of this life, what to do to make this life meaningful. Yeah, these are all answers he gave through by teaching to different type of students. So as I said, whole his teachings can be divided as a Theravada Buddhism and Mahayana Buddhisms. The Theravada Buddhism known as in Thailand, in Cambodia, in Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and some part of India, yeah, this Buddhism called Theravada Buddhisms. And if you go to China, Japan, Korea, Bhutan, Tibet, yeah, it's all called teachings or Mahayana teachings. Another basic difference between Theravada Buddhism and Mahayana Buddhism is that in Theravada Buddhism, they talk mostly focus on the renunciations that you have to give up. That's the first step, okay? What's the difference between us? In Mahayana Buddhism, after the renunciation, what to do now? Or after renunciation toward attachment of samsaric pleasure, what to do? Or you must achieve the great compassions. The great compassion, which has a quality of unconditioning. And when only you're achieving that great compassion, which has a value, which is a taste of unconditioning, then you will achieve the real enlightenment, which you call ultimate freedom from sufferings, ultimate freedom from ignorance. That's the whole idea of Dhamma. Okay, that's the whole purpose of Dharma. So now let's say why we need a Dharma. What is for? Why Buddha teach the Dharmas? It's not for a comfort. It's not for a, what do you call it, temporary comfort, or I want to make my mind a little calm, and I'm so much stress in my work. I need a little peace. It's not for little peace or little calm to make our mind calm. Yeah? The purpose of what? Whole purpose of the teachings of Buddhas and great ancient master is to be free from our negative emotions. Because as a Buddhism, we believe that until there's a negative emotion that controlling us, we cannot find peace. No matter where we will go, no matter what we achieve from outside world, no matter what kind of fortune we will have, until there's anger, hatred, jealousy, proud, all kind of negative emotions within ourselves, we cannot have peace. It's impossible. So it means finding a happiness, finding a peace, what to do? Or finding a peace, finding happiness is transforming oneself. It's not about transforming, changing the places or changing the color of clothes or changing the color of hair or changing different places. It's changing your mindset to become a more compassionate person, to become more positive persons. Only through that one can be free. One can be free from all negative emotions. Only through that one can achieve the real happiness which never changed. Only through that one can achieve the real happiness which never became a cause of sufferings. Most of happiness that we experience in our life is changed. And most of them, whenever it changed, it became a cause of sufferings. So according to ancient masters, whatever happiness in this world have, samsaric happiness, let's say, worldly enjoyment, worldly happiness that we experience is not a real happiness. Anything that became a cause of suffering, it's not a happiness. Happiness is that which never changed. Happiness should be cause of happiness. If it became a cause of suffering, it wasn't happiness at all in the beginning. So it was our illusions. We thought it was happiness. Okay, this is one of the ancient Buddhist masters' theory about explanations. But then, if it is not happy of this samsara enjoyment, then why you felt happy? What is that? So again, every ancient master says, "Oh, we find some kind of happiness in samsara enjoyment. Why? Because it helps us. It allows us to forget our pain, forget our problems. And whenever we find method which allow us, which help us to forget our pain and problems, we think it's a happiness. But forgetting pain, forgetting problems is not really a solution. It's not happiness. Problem is still there. You're just forgetting it. Forgetting is not being free from it. That's why every ancient master since Lord Buddha, they say, oh, transform yourself. Be free yourself from all anger, hatred, desire, all negative emotions, and contain with great love and great compassion. So you have a real happiness and joy, no matter what condition you will be, no matter what condition you're going to live. If you have real compassion, real wisdom, real love within yourself, outside things doesn't matter. No matter what kind of situation you will have, you will find peace and happiness. Because real peace and real happiness is not about what you have outside. It's about what you have inside. That's what every ancient masters, okay, since Lord Buddha, push us, or transform yourself. Make yourself be free from negative emotions. That's the only way to make this life meaningful. That's the only way to finding peace and happiness. So here, Ngulchu Theorem Zangpo, that we are talking about, this 37 practices of Bodhisattvas, he also started to teach. Now I understand that, oh, finding a peace, I must make myself free from these negative emotions. I must find a real compassion, great compassion, unconditional compassion within myself. Through only I can find a peace. Then I'm ready. What to do now? So now Master Ngulchu Theorem Zangpo is saying, oh, this is that you should follow. These things you should practice. Only through that you will find peace and happiness. Only through that you will win the great compassion and great wisdoms. Only through that we make our life meaningful. Okay, so now this 37 principles, that's how we speak. Ancient Buddhist masters, they explain about two types of knowledge. Okay, we call it in Indian ancient masters. They divided the knowledge into two parts. They call it in Sanskrit words. Okay, we call it a knowledge of Pandit. If I have to translate it into my poor English. Okay, knowledge of Pandit. Okay, and knowledge of Pragyavans. These two types of knowledge, they said. Knowledge of Pandit and knowledge of Pragyavans. Knowledge of Pandit means the person who knows many things. He studies a lot. He has lots of information about love and compassion and this and that, okay? But he himself remains untouched by those knowledge that he has. He's the same as before. Nothing change happened in him. He's the same. But he knows many things. He can talk about it. But he himself remained untouched by this knowledge and these wisdoms. So he used this knowledge to gain fame, popularities. But he never used this knowledge to transforming oneself. Okay, that's what we call it a knowledge of Pandit. This type of master, we call it a, not we call it, like ancient master says, they are like an educated parrot. You know, educated parrot? You educated parrot means you educated the parrot, and parrot will repeat whatever you teach them, yeah? But he don't understand what really means. They call it Pade Lokhe Tote, okay, in ancient Indian master says. It means educated parrot. This is not our mission, okay? Let's say this is not the purpose of learning the Dhamma. Now, what is the purpose of learning Dharma? Is another, we call it a knowledge of Pragyavan. That's the main thing, yeah. Knowledge of Pragyavan, whatever he learned, every single word he learned, he knows, he applied in his life. Knowledge, he not became a boss of knowledge, but knowledge became a boss of him. He don't use this knowledge according to himself. He used himself according to that knowledge. Every bit of knowledge he received, he applied to change himself, to become better persons, to become loving person, to become compassionate persons. That's what we call it knowledge of Pragyavans. Okay, and this is we should do as well. But we are looking for happiness. Who doesn't looking for happiness? Because as an ancient Buddhist master says, whatever we do for happiness. We're looking for good food. We're looking for good places. We're looking for nice dress. We're looking for a good friend. Why? What we see in good friend, good food, good clothes, good places, what we see? We see happiness there. It means whole purpose of our life is a real happiness, that we want happiness. But our ignorant mind shows us those happiness. Our ignorant minds give experience of those happiness which always change, give us only temporary happiness. And this temporary happiness, most cases, became a cause of sufferings. Okay, that's why now every ancient master says, oh, find a real cause of happiness, apply it in your life, and be real happy persons. So, learning Dharma is not decorating ourselves. You know, decoration, yeah, okay. Forgive me, okay, my English is not that good, but I'm trying my best to. Okay, learning Dharma, yeah, learning any kind of ancient master knowledge is not our decorating ourselves. Okay, decorating our ego. Decoration to ego, okay, making more beautiful our ego. Oh, I know, before I didn't know about Buddhism, before I know this Dharma, now I know. And not like this, yeah. Purpose of learning Dharma is, oh, I want to transform myself. I understand I have lots of anger, hatred, desire, ignorance. Because of this negative emotion, wherever I go, whenever they control me, I feel suffer. I don't feel happy. I cannot enjoy my life. I cannot enjoy that I born as a human being. Because this negative emotion keep coming, keep knocking me. It prevents me to feel the peace and happiness that I could have experienced. So what to do now? Oh, I want awakening master advice And that advice I want to apply in my life so I can transform myself from anger person, hated person to compassion persons, from ignorant person to wisdom persons. So whole teaching of Dhamma is not a decorating oneself, but transforming oneself. It's all about becoming. Okay, it's all about becoming. I want to become better persons. It's not about I'm gonna looking good, yeah, or showing good. So it's more about I want to become good. Okay, that's what master. So Master Ngulchu Theorem Zangpo himself was a real Pragyawan master. He studied a lot from different masters. He practiced and he risked his life to experience those ancient teachings. And every drop of teaching became his breath. Understand? Breath. Part of his life. Whatever he's saying, he's not saying just reading some books or hear someone talk about him and he's repeating it. Whatever he's saying, it has his soul, it has his blood, it has his experience. Every single word he's talking about out of his own experience. Okay, that's what we call him. We regarded him as awakening masters who really risk, who really practice years and years. It says, mentioned like more than 20 years in Himalayas he practices. It's not like me that it's not like nowadays or like me, yeah, who went to in summertime and then when winter time come to the city, okay, and you know, but winter time, summertime, no matter what, for 20 years, imagine, stay in the cave, stay in the forest, stay in the solitary places where he practiced, till whole this practice not became his experience, not became his transform him. Understand? Yeah. So whatever he teaching out of his experience, that's we call it a real master. What the real master meanings? Real master should be the teachings. Whatever real master teach, it must come from by his own experience, which based on ancient masters, which based on teaching of ancient awakening masters. Okay, that's why we regarded him as a what you call awakening master to Ngulchu Theorem Zangpo also. So you should not think, oh, Master Ngulchu Theorem Zangpo, maybe this master, whatever we see nowadays master, like nowadays master. No, not nowadays master. Okay, he really risked his life. He really practiced. He dedicated his life. Do or die. Yeah, we sometimes we disuse do or die. I will practice even I have to die, even I have to sacrifice my life. I will practice it, and I will not come back until I not achieve this great compassion in me. I will not come back until I not achieve this great wisdom. Okay, this is how his determination was. That determination lead him to become awakening, and that with that experience, it is the 37 Practices of Bodhisattvas. And this is the profound teachings that in Tibetan Buddhism we regarded as one of the profound teachings. And in Tibet, we have like a different type of Buddhisms. Okay, 4 types of Buddhism. I don't know if you know, we call it Gelugpa, yeah, one of the Gelug schools, which are founded by Master Tsongkhapa, one of the another awakening masters. Maybe in future I will talk about him or share with you some of his teachings. Okay, well, Lama Tsongkhapas. If you know Dalai Lama, yeah, Dalai Lama, he's the lineage of these Gelug schools. Okay, myself, I'm a Kagyu. Okay, one of the Tibetan Buddhism, one of the part is about Kagyu, and there's a Sakyas and there's Nyingma. Yeah, 4 ancient Tibetans, different lineage, because Sakya, Nyingma, Kagyu, Gelugs. Master Ngulchu Theorem Zangpo was regarded as a Sakya masters. Okay, Sakya masters. But his teaching became so profound, so popular, so amazing that all school of Tibetan Buddhism started to learn in these schools. Of course, as a Sakya, as a Kagyu, I should study only Kagyu masters. This is what the mindset of sometimes, okay, mindset of that I'm a Kagyu also. I should Kagyu master teaching because I should hold this lineage. Yeah, okay, Sakya master, Nyingma master, maybe later, not now, maybe later. First, let me study about my own master lineage. Yeah, we have this kind of mindset, okay. But his teaching becomes so profound that every school of Tibetan Buddhism started to learn, started to study this 37 Practices of Bodhisattvas. Okay, And nowadays, of course, when it reaches in the Western countries such as America, Europe, yeah, and those people who think, who have a brain, who can think deep, who can think correctly, yeah, they find it, oh, it's a really profound advice. This practice really means it's a real good, it's really a treasure, okay? Okay. So as I said, some of the ancient masters advise us, what are the purpose of life? What to achieve so we can be free from sufferings, or what to achieve so we can be free from all cause of sufferings, what to do so we can achieve this great happiness which never changed. This great happiness we call sometimes enlightenment. It's the same, okay? Enlightenment, great happiness, great joy which never changed, which never became a cause of sufferings. What to do? So every answer must say, oh, you need to discover yourself. You need to understand who you really are. Until you don't understand yourself, who you really are, you will be suffering. Till now, we haven't understood who we really are. What do we understand for ourselves? Don't think of it. We say, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I'm a yoga teacher, I'm a this and that. These are not our reality. These are given by us by societies. And we were there before we get these names. This cannot be our reality. Right? And what we know ourselves then? We know ourselves by body and mind. But body is not ourselves. Not emotion is ourselves. So it means, we haven't discovered ourselves yet. It means we haven't understand ourselves, who we really are. So every ancient Buddhist master says, in order to be free from suffering, in order to find a real happiness that never changes, you need to discover yourself. Only then you're going to achieve real happiness. In Zen Buddhism, they call it original face. Okay, original face. They said, you need to discover your original face that you have before your parents were born. Only then you're going to achieve the happiness. Now, what is that original face all about? What is this reality of myself, right? So now we said, we every being carrying Buddha naturals. Buddha natural means the purity, the perfectness, the beauty. So ancient masters, we say everything is perfect, everything is beautiful, everyone is beautiful, everyone is perfect, everyone is pure. But out of our ignorance, we haven't discovered yet. We don't see our perfectness. We don't see our beauty. We don't see our purity. All we see our, negative things. Okay, so everyone says, you need to discover your Buddha naturals, your ultimate source, your Buddha natural, your ultimate truth, which means Buddha naturals, which is always pure, perfect, and beautiful. Until you don't discover that, happiness is not possible. But in order to discover that, we call it Buddha natural. That Buddha natural is so much ultimate truth, you cannot discover directly that also. Because it is a mind, there's so many obstacles, this concept, this ignorance. Our ultimate truth, okay? Our ultimate truth is that which is beyond the mind. Understand? In Buddhism, we have like a two type of truth, okay? Conventional truth and ultimate truth. Conventional truth is truth that we experience through our mind. Okay, our tiny mind, let's say, or our deluded mind. Ultimate truth cannot be understood or cannot be experienced through mind. It is not an object of the mind. In order to experience the ultimate truth, one must be free from mind. That's why if you heard about in Zen Buddhism or Tibetan Buddhism, sometimes we call it a no mind practice. No mind practice means some practices you should do so you can make yourself be free from mind, free from thoughts, free from concept, so you can see what real is, what is. Because the ultimate truth cannot define, cannot understood by the mind. Okay, so whole purpose of teachings that Lord Buddha teach an ancient great master teach is, or to discover our truth, that who we really are. We call it sometimes Buddha nature, as I said. Only that we can achieve, we can find a real joy and real peace. Now, as I said, the achieving that or discovering that also not easy, because our mind is so much distracted in this world, became an addiction. Some got addicted. And we have so much believing ourselves that I'm this stuff. When we see our mirror, oh, this is me. And we judge ourselves by, I'm a this, I'm Asian, I'm American, my eyes this, I'm not so beautiful, I'm so attractive, I'm not this and that. Yeah, we judge ourselves by our mind, our body. And we judge ourselves by our mind. Oh, I'm a bad person, there's so much, I have a desire. Oh, I'm so bad person, I have so much angry. I'm a bad person, I did make these mistakes. Yeah, we judge ourselves. But none of these negative emotions, none of these mistakes is our reality. And none of this can define ourselves, who we really are. And in Buddhist texts, it's explained like the way every drop of milk carrying the butter, every sentient being carrying the Buddha nature, which is perfect, pure, and beauty. No matter how bad our negative emotions are, no matter how strong we have anger and desire and hatred, and no matter how bad this negative emotion controlling us, it cannot destroy our purity. Take an example like the sun. No matter how bad the cloud is covering the sun, the cloud cannot destroy the brightness of sun. If the gold is inside the mud, okay, the filthy mud, the gold, if the gold is hidden inside the filthy mud for millions of years, but these filthy muds cannot destroy the purity of gold. It's the same as us. No matter how bad negative emotion we have, it cannot destroy our ultimate truth, our beauty, our perfectness. So the whole teachings indicate, oh, you have to do something with your life to discover that. Through that only you will find the ultimate freedom from all sufferings, which is the whole teachings of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Till now, we have believed to ourselves, to someone, which is not our reality. And believing by that, we have suffered a lot. People suffer. People cannot love oneself because they judge, oh, I cannot love myself. I have so much angry and desire and hatred. I make lots of mistake, and by mistake, we judge ourselves. By body and by appearance, we judge ourselves. And that prevents us loving oneself, respecting oneself, accepting oneself the way we are. And always we want to someone else. We don't like the way we are. We want someone else. Maybe some model or some actor or actress, powerful person, yeah. But we don't like the way we are. We want someone else. That's a mistake. Okay, every answer, oh, you have to accept the way you are. The way you are is pure, perfect, and beautiful. Every sentient being is pure, perfect, and beautiful. Just you need to discover that. Just you need to understand that. Only through that you will find peace and joy in life. So, whole purpose of the teaching of Dhamma is discovering that. Okay, understand this. Because of our mind too much controlled by ignorance or negative emotions, now it's also hard for us to discover that. Now we need some kind of method, some kind of practices which lead us in that path to make ourselves purify, more become pure, so we can understand, we can experience. Okay, that's why Master Ngulchu Theorem Zangpo may make 37 practices. I divided it into 37s. What is 37 for? So we can understand ourselves, so we can transform ourselves, so we can make free ourselves from all negative emotions. Okay, in Buddhism, we believe what the cause of real happiness, what the real cause of suffering, why I'm suffering, why I can enjoy, why I can have a joy in my life. Why? Because you are controlled by negative emotions. Until there's negative emotion in you, you cannot enjoy. It's impossible. So whole purpose of the teaching is transforming oneself. It's not about gathering some knowledge. Okay, oh, I know about compassion, I know about this Buddhism and this, and never practice these things, remain untouched by all teachings of great ancient masters, then it won't benefit us. Maybe it will harm us. Maybe it harm us as illusions. That I know great compassion, yeah, never practice of compassion, never experience the great compassion, just because I can explain about compassion and we start thinking that I know about compassion. Okay? Just only can explain about compassion doesn't mean we know about compassion. We'll know compassion only when we experience it, great compassion, unconditioned compassion. Those people who are full of hatred, okay, full of anger, also can write a good love story. Okay, it doesn't have to be great compassion in you to write a love story. Yeah, doesn't have to be. Okay, no need, no necessary. Yeah, anybody can who have a little mind active, logic, okay, can write, but that's not real. Yeah, that's not the truth. Okay, so whole purpose of teaching always understand. Yeah, we learning this dharma, not just gathering informations. We learning this dharma, so we transform ourselves. That's the only purpose. Okay, like this. Okay, now I will begin with the teachings. Okay, so we all have the text. So I will do a short explanation, and then after the teachings, we can have a maybe 20 minutes or 15 minutes to meditation together. Okay, and then we can have a question answer as well. So 37 practices of all the Bodhisattvas, yeah? Bodhisattvas. So what is the Bodhisattva means again? It's a 37 practice of all Bodhisattvas. Okay, you all have a text, yeah? Bodhisattva means the one who really oneself.
I pasted the text in the chat so
yeah.
everybody can see it. It's in the Zoom chat. Thank you. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay, great. So other words are you can understand, yeah, 37 practices of all the Bodhisattva. Maybe you will find a Bodhisattva means, because it's Sanskrit word, yeah, what the Bodhisattva really means, yeah. Bodhisattva means who really wanna benefit oneself. Okay, well, when you say benefit means transform. Who really wanna walk on the path of great compassion, great forgiveness. Who really wanna be free from negative emotions. And he himself, not only for himself, he want lead others too in that same path. He want lead others to walk on the path of compassion, path of great compassion, path of unconditioned compassion, unconditioned love, unconditioning compassion, love, and great wisdoms. So he himself also find a real joy in life, and others also can find a real joy and happiness in their life. Okay, this kind of whoever this thought, purpose, aim, goal, that's means Bodhisattvas in simple way. Okay. Of course, nowadays some of the what you translator or there is different way translator. Okay, sometimes I don't feel good about these translators, or let's say I don't agree with these translators. Okay, so as I understand, yeah, as I give you in simple ways, what the Bodhisattva means, who really want to benefit oneself, who really want to be free from negative emotions, who really want to walk on the path of great compassions. And he also wished to others also walk on that path, so everyone be free from sufferings. Okay, that's a concerns. That's for oneself and others. That's making Bodhisattvas. Okay, nice. So it means if we have, so Bodhisattva doesn't have to be some kind of Buddhas, okay, or some monks, or or to be a Bodhisattva, you don't have to be a monk or nun, or live in Himalaya or jungle, okay? Even you work in office, work with the family, you can be a Bodhisattva. So Bodhisattva is inner quality. It's not about what you wear or where you live. Yeah, it's inner quality. You really want to wish to benefit oneself, to transform oneself, and you really wish others as well the way you wish yourself to yourself, you are a Bodhisattva. So it means Bodhisattva doesn't need any kind of changing from outside. He needs just change mindset. Yeah, that's the Bodhisattvas. Okay, like this. And always remember, learning dharma, learning dharma is not like learning mathematics. It's not about like learning mathematics. Mathematics, you learn how you learn mathematics, like a 2 and 2, 4, 4 and 4, 8, yeah. Like this, okay? And once you solve this problem, morning 2 into 4, evening 2 into 4, afternoon 2 and whenever you say 2 into what 4, the answer is same. It's not like a morning 2 into 4 and you check in the evening it became 2 into 8, 2 into 7. Yeah, it's the answer is 2 into plus 4. Yeah, it's always the same answer. Okay, mathematics. Yeah, learning mathematics. Dharma learning is not like a mathematics. Always remember it. Dharma learning is like a learning the poetry. I don't know. Most of us we don't learn now this poetry. Who care about poetry? Yeah. But there was a time, okay, when the poetry had a value. Okay, there was a time that poetry has a respect in the society. And if you know how to read the poetry, you don't read like some reading like a newspaper, yeah? No. If you know how to read the poetry, what you do read when you poetry, you stop every single words, try to observe it, try to taste, try to find the secret meaning from the poetry, the poet. Of course, maybe most of us, we don't read poetry. And those who really read the poetry, they know how to read the poetry. Have you drink masala tea? I don't know if some of you went to some India, yeah, India, I don't know. And you drink the masala tea, okay, masala tea. Tea. They say masala tea, when you drink a masala tea, we don't drink all tea in one sip, yeah. We take one sip and try to taste it. Okay, and after a few moments, another sip and try to taste it. This is how you drink masala tea, yeah? Or any kind of tea, let's say, or coffee, it doesn't matter. Yeah? They just give example like drinking tea. Okay, Dharma teachings also like learning poetry, they said. It means when you are happy, you read this book and you'll find different answers. When you are sad, feel lonely, you read this book. It will give you a different understanding. When you read in the morning, okay, you read this book carefully, it gives you another information, another knowledge, another understanding. Every different emotions, it will give you different type of definition. Oh, this meaning can be this like that. Oh, this meaning can be this also. Different meanings. That's why it called sutra. Ancient Buddhist texts are called sutras. Sutra means unending meaning. Understand? Unending meaning means you cannot just like this is the only meaning and it cannot go further. No, not like this. Unending meaning. Okay? It means when you read different emotions, it will be different information, different knowledge, different kind of wisdom appear from it. Okay? This is how you should read. It means you have to read every time. Try to observe it, try to test what it really saying. Okay? Then only you will understand what Master Ngulchu Theorem is trying to say us. Then only you will understand. Okay? Like this. Ancient Indians have many thinkers. Okay, of course, India, and when you talk about this mind knowledge, yeah, India is like ancient India, okay, not nowadays India, ancient India. Nowadays India is not that much, yeah. Ancient Indian thinkers, when they think, when they divided, their teachings are like profound, yeah. So ancient Indian master divided in two ways, okay, two ways. Two ways to achieve the real happiness, real peace, in two paths. They said, path of devotions and path of understanding. Okay, path of devotions and path of understanding. So path of devotion, what is the path of devotion means that? Path of devotion means those who cannot think that much. Okay, those who have no energy, let's say, okay, let's say not energy, but let's make this way, yeah. Those who cannot think, those who cannot analyze, whose brain is not that sharp, let's say. Okay, or maybe who's not that can think that deep. Okay, for that person's what to do, what kind of path he should to achieve this happiness. Yeah. So in some of the ancient thinker master says, oh, you can walk on the path of devotions. It means, or you just pay homage, pay respect to some awakening masters. Only by your devotion you can achieve. Only by your believing you can achieve. Only by your homage you can achieve. Okay, that's one way explanation. Okay, another way explanation, ancient master says there's another path we call a path of understanding. Okay, path of understanding. So path of understanding means who can think, who can analyze, who doesn't accept just because master says or somebody says it or written somewhere. He doesn't accept that. He listen it and he check. He analyze it. He, what do you call it? Investigate. Okay, investigate to every word of teachings. And then he apply when the understanding born in him. So they divide, ancient master divided into two paths. But when the Buddhist master came to India, they said, no, this is wrong. These two are not two paths. Okay, path of devotion, path of understanding is not two paths, not two ways. They are cause and result. They are cause and result. Devotion and understanding is the cause and result. You only have a devotion, you only have a belief when you will gain the great right understanding. So devotions, belief, faith is a result of your right understanding. Understand? So only you will gain great belief, great faith, okay, when you have right understanding born within you. So it means in Buddhism must say, oh, you cannot say that I cannot meditate, I cannot think, can I only devotion can I do? No. You can think, you have to think, you have to meditate, you have to learn. There's no easy way. There's no jumping. Okay? Because if you don't understand, you cannot believe. Belief cannot give you by someone. How can give you someone? How can belief give you to by someone? No, it's impossible. That's why every master says you have to become mother to give the birth of belief, birth to believe. So in Buddhism, that's what understanding, we call it understanding is the right path, the first path. Lord Buddha give teachings, we call it some kind of 8 noble path. Okay, 8 noble path. I don't know if you heard or not. In the first path, he starts with right understanding. Okay, right understanding. Okay, understanding becomes so important in Buddhism. That's why first step entering in Buddhism is not about believe Buddha or not. It's about how much you understand. That's why Lord Buddha said, I don't ask you to believe me. I want search. I want you to search. I want you to investigate of my teachings. And then when you understand, then follow. Then apply. Yeah, because this you call a path of understandings. So when you have a path of understanding, when you have a real understanding born in you, then devotion start born in you. Belief born in you. Okay, they are not two paths, they are cause and conditioning. Always remember, anything that is a cause and result is not a true thing. Anything. You know the theory of chicken and egg, yeah? Chicken and which one is first? Chicken first or egg first? Okay. This question arises when you see in two ways, chicken and egg, when you believe there's two things. But chicken and egg is not two things. They are a cause and the result. So asking which one is the first is already wrong questions. Understand? It's already wrong questions. So when you ask wrong question, you cannot have a right answers. You're already asking a wrong question. It's a cause and result, and cause and result is not two things. It's a one egg transformed into chicken. It's what you call lineage, yeah? Lineage. What do you call? I don't know. Continuously. I don't know what you call it in English. Okay, we call it yun. Okay. Today it's egg. Tomorrow it will become a chicken. They are not two things. Okay, cause and result. Yeah. It's the same here. Right understanding is the cause of belief, cause of devotions. Okay, like this. So now in Buddhism we say, oh, first you need to understand, right, in the beginning, the basic things. You must understand before apply this basic knowledge or basic teachings in your life. First you need to understand, and then only you should apply, and then only you can have a great faith and devotions. Always remember, your belief, your faith, which has no right understanding in root, it can be shattered anytime. It can be moved anytime. But the faith and devotion, which has great understanding in root, cannot be shattered, cannot be moved. Okay, that's the difference. So as I said, now the Master Ngulchu Theorem Zangpo saying, in starting with homage, Namo Lokeśvaraye, that read the book, Namo Lokeśvaraye. It means paying homage. Yeah, paying homage. But again, Buddhism says, first path is understanding, and you start with homage, devotion. What is that again? Understand what I'm saying? It's contradiction again, yeah. It means without surrendering also, you cannot understand. Without surrendering oneself to the great compassions, you cannot understand the great compassions. Of course, the word surrendering is not so nice, maybe, of some of you, yeah. Surrender means, I don't want to do it, okay, but I have to do it. So when we go to war and the army, the army, those who win and those who defeat, they surrender themselves. They have to surrender, yeah. They don't want to surrender, but they have to, yeah. This is not a surrender, okay. Here, surrender means when you really love someone, okay, what do? You surrender yourself to the person. It's not about he has a power or not. You're so much into his love. Understand? You surrender yourself to that person. Especially this happens with the girls, the women. This quality, surrendering quality exists in what do you call it? Girls, that's women's, yeah, women's have. Okay. Compared to the man and women's, according to ancient master, they say woman has a more soft heart. Okay, soft heart. Okay, clear heart, let's say, or more stable heart. They have a quality of surrendering. Okay, surrendering. Compared to the man is a little hard to surrender. Man always saves himself by surrendering. Man is more like man is more like to see. Okay, girl is more like an experience. That's why every ancient master says like when they in love, yeah, in love, girls close her eyes to recognize that man that she loved. Now think about it. She closed her eyes to recognize that person. Understand? This is the quality that girls born with. Yeah. So surrendering happens. Why surrender happens? Because of right understanding. So Master is saying, oh, of course, the right understanding needed, but right understanding, because right understanding, one can surrender, and because of surrendering, transformation happens. Okay, so here say Namo Lokeśvaraye. What is Namo means? Of course, Namo means sometimes we say Namo means prostrations. Yeah. We say Namo Buddha, Namo Guru, Namo Dhamma. Yeah. I don't know if you heard these words. Namo Buddha, Namo Dhamma, Namo Sangha, Namo Guru. Yeah. What is Namo means? It's not like doing Namaste. Okay. Namo means not only Namaste. Of course, it can be Namaste also, but Namaste indicating something. It's not like doing hand and this and Namo. Yeah. Ultimate Namo. What the Namo really means? Surrendering oneself. Oh, I surrender myself to Master. Oh, I surrender myself to the great compassions. It means from now on, whatever I will do according to the Masters. I lead my life according to the Masters. Okay, that's the real surrendering. That's the real homage. That's the real respect. Until that not happen in our life, transform is also not possible. Hard, difficult. But as I said, this homage, this surrendering, this devotion only happens when you gain the right understanding. Okay, without right understanding, again, it's not possible to have a surrenderings. the quality of surrenderings. Okay, like this. So Namo Lokeśvaraye. Lokeśvaraye is one of the great Bodhisattva. Sometimes we know he is known as a Buddha of compassion. Okay, he's one of the highest Bodhisattvas. Okay, that are great compassion's master, or let's say, okay, great compassion Bodhisattvas. Sometimes we use as a word like a natural compassions. Okay, natural compassions. Natural compassion means Lokeśvaraye. Okay, Lokeśvaraye is the person name. Okay, like a Bodhisattva's name, one of the Bodhisattva. Okay, Lokeśvaraye. So it means he just so much great compassion. It means it's not like he has a compassion. It's like he is a compassion. That much he transformed himself into compassions, into great compassion. There's no shadow, there's no smell of tiny hatred or tiny anger. Understand? Complete into great compassions. Okay, unconditional compassion, unconditional love. Okay. So now Master Lokeśvaraye, now this Master Ngulchu Theorem Zangpo paying homage to the Lokeśvaraye, he's paying, oh, I surrender Master to you. So I can become same as you, as a great compassion person that you are. Understand? I surrender myself to you, so I can become like you, oh Master, oh Lokeśvaraye. That's a surrendering. Surrendering is like the stone, okay? Stone surrender itself to the scripture. What do you call it? Scripture, the one who make a statue. Scripture, yeah? I don't know the pronunciation, okay? Let's just let you know what I mean by that, okay? Don't go to my pronunciation, but what I mean is who make a statue, okay? Who make a statue, yeah? Scripture, yeah? Scripture or something. Okay, scripture, who make a statue, okay? Stone surrendered itself to the scripture and became a statue. If stone scared to surrender itself to the scripture, it never became a statue. Stone and statue is not different actually, but the value is different. The stone, statue of stone, also stone, yeah, and the stone that's in the street, that we see in the street, it's the same, both are stone, but the value is different, quality is different. Understand? Same as like this, yeah. When we surrender ourselves and this master who is scripture, by his instructions, by his advice, by his showing his path, following his path, we transform ourselves. Okay, became a statue. Now our situation is like a stone. We have to transform to become statue. So we have a meaning in our life. So we can have a, what do you call a essence in our life. So we can say, oh, I have a meaning in my life. And that happens only through surrender oneself. That's why Master Ngulchu Theorem Zangpo is indicating us, look, you want to transform yourself, you have to surrender yourself. The way I did to my master. That's why he's indicating Namo Lokeśvaraye. He doesn't have to write, okay? He doesn't have to write. He did it. He achieved the enlightenment already. But he writing these things so we can remember it. He indicate us, look, you want to transform, you have to surrender. Your surrender depends on your understanding. You need to understand so you can have a surrendering. So you can have great devotions, which cannot be changed, which cannot be shattered, which cannot be shaken. Okay? That's this. Okay, maybe now we will stop here, yeah? Namo Lokeśvaraye, so I will we will go next time, yeah? So now we will do maybe 2 minute or 5 minute break, okay? And then we come back, we'll do meditation. I will teach you the meditations, and then after that we can have a little question answers. Okay? Okay, let's have a few minute break.
When everyone is ready, just make screen on, yes, so I can see. Few things before meditations to remember. Okay, so whenever we do meditations, you need to choose a place, yeah, where to sit. Okay, and then if possible, one should not sit on the chair or these things. Yeah, if find a bed, then sit on the bed, or find a floor, sit on the floor. Yeah, but should not sit something that moves. Understand? Yeah. So you need to sit on the stables. So best stable place is floor or the bed. Yeah. Should not sit on the what do you call it? If you're looking for long term of meditation that you really want to improve, then should not sit in the sofa or chair. These things moves and it's not so stable. Where your body not become stable. Yeah. So one should sit on the floor or bed or the like this. Okay. Nice. And then you have to need sit on the right positions. Yeah. So we have this we call it half lotus positions. I don't know if you know these things. Yeah. And then just left hand down, right hand up. These positions. Okay. So we do first practice we call a samatha practice, which is the method, okay, or device to make our mind calm, to not to have distractions, not to have make ourselves free from distractions or so many thoughts, or to make ourselves free from thoughts. Okay, this we call a samatha practice. So in samatha practice, we focusing on the breathing. Yeah, breathing. Breathing is the bridge, okay, between our body and our soul. Is like a connected as connect is the breath that connect us. Okay, let's say our body and our soul, or let's say consciousness. Between consciousness and body, what connect them is the breathing, the air that we have. Okay, so focusing on the air, breathing, or focus on the breathing help us to stay in this very moment. Most of the case, our mind, whether you go future, whether you go the past. Yeah, and it brings lots of worries and lots of desire, yeah, so many negative emotions because of that, and we cannot enjoy the right present moment. So samatha is a technique how to remain in this moment without any worry, without any fear. And the ancient Buddhas and great masters teach us the practice of samatha. Okay, breathing. So we do few time breathing practice, and after we come to compassion toward oneself. Okay. So sit right positions, and then start with counting 21 times. Breathing in, breathing out, 1. Breathing in, breathing out, 2. Yeah, normal breathing in and out, and count 21 times. After counting 21 times, just keep focusing on the breathing, how it goes in, how it goes out. Just be aware of, like you're chasing breathing. When you go in, you're chasing it. When you go out, you're chasing it, like looking at it, or like be aware of it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's start.
Keep focusing on the breathing. Be aware of the breathing, how it goes in and how it goes out. No other thoughts, no other thinking. Only you and your awareness toward breathing exist. Breath in, I know I'm breathing in. Breath out, I know I'm breathing out. Everything, everyone else must be disappear, should be disappear. Only you and your awareness toward breathing exist, should be there. Only you and your awareness toward breathing should be there. Do your best to stay in this moment by focusing on the breathing. Now slowly look at yourself with the eye of love and compassion. Look at yourself with great acceptance. And repeat these thoughts. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I'm a pure, perfect, and beautiful. I'm a pure, perfect, and beautiful. I'm a pure, perfect, and beautiful. Oh, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Every mistake that I've made because of my negative emotions, by my mistakes and my negative emotions cannot define me. They are not my reality. The way cloud cannot destroy the brightness of sun, my mistakes, my negative emotions cannot destroy my purity, my reality. I am always pure, perfect, and beautiful. The way the filthy mud cannot destroy the purity of gold, no matter how long the gold remains inside the mud. Likewise, no matter how bad negative emotion I have, such as anger, desire, ignorance, it cannot destroy my purity, my perfectness, my beauty. I am always pure, perfect, and beautiful. Oh, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I will not keep any anger or hatred toward myself. From now, I do my best to benefit myself, to improve myself. I understand every mistake those I made out of ignorance, out of negative emotions. By my negative emotions, my mistake cannot define me. They are not my reality. My reality is always pure, perfect, and beautiful. I do my best to not to harm myself. I will do my best to take care of myself, benefit myself, to improve myself. Now breathe in. May I find joy, a real happiness, peace, and its causes. Breath out. May I be free from sufferings and its causes, such as desire, anger, hatred. Keep repeating these thoughts by breathing. Breath in, may I remain with great happiness, peace, and joy, and its causes. Breath out, may I be free from all suffering and its causes. Now slowly come back to the breathing, focusing on the breathing in, breathing out. Just be aware of the breathing. I know I'm breathing in. Breathe out. I know I'm breathing out. Now do a Namaste Mudra. and dedications, whatever merit I have gained by listening Dhamma and practicing Dhamma. May my merits become a cause of happiness for all sentient beings. May I become a cause of happiness for all sentient beings. May I bring a joy and happiness to myself and to other sentient beings. Okay. Thank you very much. So this is how we do a short meditations. Yeah, first we did a breathing exercise, which we call it a samatha practice, and then we did compassion practice, loving practice. Start with oneself. Of course, in future we will do more about compassion, of how to do compassion to parents, father, mother, your relatives, your friends, and your enemies, and all sentient beings. Okay, but today just to yourself. Always remember, when you repeat this thought of compassion and acceptance to yourself, when we say, I love myself, I'm a pure, perfect, beautiful, you should not be hesitate. You have to say it like you really mean it. I know it's hard for us to accept because we have been told by many times that we are not perfect. We are some kind of sinners. We have a lack of this quality and that quality, and we also judge by ourselves, by our body. Yeah, we also judge ourselves by our negative emotions. So I'm not a good person. I have so much hatred inside me. I make this mistake. I'm this and that. So many judgmental mind and information from outside world, opinion of peoples make us hard us, make us to accepting oneself, loving oneself, make hard. Okay, make difficult to love oneself, makes difficult to accept oneself the way we are. So whenever you do this practice of love and compassion, yeah, you should do it as I really mean it. Okay, and it's a reality. This is what every ancient master says. You have to accept the way you are, and the way you are is already perfect and beautiful and pure. And until don't you accept that, no one going to respect you. No one going to accept you. You need accept yourself. You need love yourself the way you are. Okay, this is the ancient master teachings. And this is the one of the great method, great technique, which help us to prevent self-hatred. Understand? So many people are falling in depression, sadness, because of self-hatred. Yeah. You cannot love yourself. How can you be free from self-hatred if you believe that you are a bad person? You believe that you define yourself by your mistakes. You start to judge yourself by your negative emotions. How are you going to love yourself? Not possible. We cannot love the ugly. No one. So every sentient being carrying pure, perfect beauty. Okay? So you need to throw this all open of people's and your own wrong concept. Now embrace yourself, embrace, accept, yeah, embrace yourself, yeah, embrace yourself with great love and great compassion and great acceptance. Okay? So as I said, whenever you're repeating these thoughts, you should do it by mean it. Please hesitation. Oh, I'm how to repeat. I'm perfect. I'm not beautiful. I'm not perfect. How to repeat it? So, if you think this way, then it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. You are the one first who accept this, that you are pure, perfect, and beautiful. Then only others will. And always remember, the person that deserves your love and compassion, acceptance, yeah, in your life, the first person is yourself. With that only you respect yourself. Okay, that only you can satisfy the way you are. There's no other way. Okay, thank you very much. So now, if you have any questions, please you can free to ask.
Does anybody have questions for Lamala? If so, you can unmute yourself and ask a question.
Between now and next session, is there anything we should read or prepare?
Yes, please chant this 37 Practices of Bodhisattvas. At the end, I will give you order transmissions of this book. Okay,
Mhm.
that masters, or maybe next session I will give you. But what you should do is like whatever you have learned here. Yeah, let's say we learn a little bit of meditations. You should do it every morning. Okay, or whenever you got a free times. Yeah, and always remember meditation. You should do it like you really want to do it. You like to do it. You're crazy about it. You shouldn't do it like you are feel lazy and you wanna do it, you don't wanna do it. Yeah, there's no interest in inside, and no, because everyone doing it and you have to do it. This never gonna help. Okay, you must like it. You're enjoying it. You wanna do it. Okay, this is the how you
Thank
should do
you.
it. And whenever you do meditations, try to improve the timing. Of course, nowadays so many masters, nowadays modern masters, they say 2 minutes meditations, 5 minute meditation. Okay, no, it's never okay. Minimum 1 hour. Okay, because we are not here for what do you call temporary comfort. Temporary comfort, you don't need to meditation. You need to go to some Thailand, some beaches or some, that also give you some kind of temporary comfort. Yeah, we are looking for here total solutions. You understand what I'm saying? Buddha doesn't give, ancient master doesn't give us teaching this for temporary solutions. Temporary solution, we can drink some vodka, wine, yeah, it helps us to forget our pains. But that's not the real solutions, yeah. We want to cut the root. So we need to be serious about it. We need to find time for ourselves. And if we are serious about it, if we understand the quality or importance of meditation, then we will find time. It's not possible that we cannot find time. It's impossible. Even Buddha and us all have a 24 hours. It's not like Buddha and Master has a 34 hours and we only have a 24 hours a day, and everyone has a 24 hours a day, yeah. If they find a time, we also cannot. Why we cannot? Hour a day, 1 hour a day, yeah. And 1 hour a day, we're doing it for ourselves, so we can feel love and compassion for ourselves. And when we feel love and compassion for ourselves, through only that, we can have love and compassion to others as well. Okay, it's very, very important.
Thank you.
Okay, maybe it's the first day, so because we haven't long enough, yeah. So maybe no questions. Anyway, it's nice to meet you, and I'll see you next time. Okay, so please remember whatever I be able to learn or receive the teachings. Yeah, whatever remember, try to reflect on it. Okay, try to reflect on it. Think about it. Okay, see you next time. Thank you very much. Thank you, all dear friends, and especially our Jason friend. I would like to thank you very much. See you next time.
Thank you, Lamala. We appreciate the teaching. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lamala.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye. Good night, everyone. Take care.